Hello everyone. Finally getting to the strawberries I went to get today in Beaver, Ohio. Mary Lou, DeKyra, JC, and I all went together. Here they are. Now I've got to do something with them. Now, what I'm going to do with probably one or two of these, I will probably just keep and not freeze, but the rest of them, this batch, I'm going to get another batch, but this batch, I'm going to freeze. So how I start out is just, I'm going to take and I've got this strainer here, pan, it's got the strainer in it, so that'll wash them and strain them at the same time. And then I will be laying them out. Let me show you. I got towels here. I'm going to lay them, wash them and strain them, and they'll dry out, get all the water off, and then I will be putting them on these pans, cookie sheets with parchment paper, and freezing them solid. Then I'll put them in the bags. So it's going to be a process, but we'll get it done. Put this here. Let's see here. Let me get hold on a minute. I got a bag right here. I'm going to be putting these little green tops in. You just take and go pull these up and just take a very sharp knife and just go around little like that and pull it out. That way you're not getting rid of all of you're getting rid of that part, but you're not getting rid of this part. And I'm going to freeze these whole. I'll leave out enough for us to, a little white place there, for us to enjoy. I don't know how that got off there. Someone must have already pulled that one off. Might have been me. Because they pick these fresh in the morning, so. Yeah, get that little green piece off of there. This is what my Tupperware little knife is good for. Probably that would just come right out of there. Just twist it out. Yep, it just twisted right out. Let's see how many more we can do that with. Nah, some of them maybe, but not all of them. Make sure there's no dark places on them. These were picked fresh, so I kind of doubt if there's any bad places on them. Let's go around. It's a little white place there. Take that out there. So anyway, it's getting that season where we're going to have strawberries and peaches and stuff to start canning again and freezing. Every year I say I'm not going to, and every year I do. When you got something in you, you just do it. You know, something like you usually do. Wow, that looks like 2 or 3 strawberries put together with one thing in the middle. Yeah, looks like several of them together. I think I'll just, let me see here. Tried to grow together. I ate that one. Delicious. Sweet and juicy. Pull that top up so it won't get in my way. You just got to take a little time out to do stuff like this. I mean, I don't want to can them because I don't think we'll really... Look how pretty that is. Most of them are like this. We may make some jam, but as to can them, I doubt it, because when I freeze them, I can make like strawberry dumplings and strawberry pie and stuff like that. And I've got 10 kohlrabies yet to do. I got to do to freeze them. But they have to be, see my pan over here, they have to be blanched. Some of these, the tops is already off where they was just ripe and they picked them. It's a really nice place to get them down there in Beaver. Just order, drive through, and get. What we're going to have is, it won't be till tomorrow night or Monday, is strawberries with shortcake and make a glaze and Cool Whip. That's what we're kind of hungry for right now. There you go. Don't take too long. You just got to take a little time out to get this stuff done. Some people don't have time, but you got to take time if you want to have a supply of it. Because these don't last long. You know, the season won't be in very long. That one there could have got a little riper, but that's all right. That'll give it a little bit of pizzazz. Pizzazz. I'll try to turn you around when I get it ready to put it on the towels to dry. And then lay them flat out on the cookie sheet so that when they freeze solid, they won't be stuck to each other. And if you want them to last in your refrigerator and you don't want to freeze them, you take water and vinegar and wash them, rinse them real good in the colander, and then put them back in your carton if you got a clear plastic one or something with a paper towel. Yeah, whatever way you want to do them. I'm sure everybody's got their own way. I think I want to can some peaches this year and freeze some peaches. This might be boring, but I could sit and watch people do this. I mean, I like to take time out just to watch other people do things on YouTube and stuff. There we go. Almost got our first quart done. last strawberry in the first quart. Now, let me see. I think we could use some more in there before we go to turn them around. Look at there. Now that's right off the vine there, isn't it? Just barely go around there and pop that out. Let's see if that's one stuck together too. These are a little bit bigger than the last quart. Boy, them so pretty. Looks like a perfect strawberry. Once you get started doing them, you're all right, but you're thinking, oh, now I went down all that way to get them, and now I gotta I gotta get them froze and all that. But it's okay. It's really kind of fun to do, because you know what your outcome's going to be later when you want to dig in and get you some strawberries. You could buy them at the store. I mean, I've bought them at Kroger's before, but not like this. I'll have to eat that one because I cut half of it off. I bought a quart last year. Gonna bring them home and make something. I set them on the table. I washed them and just set them on the table. And I didn't make nothing with them. I was cleaning the house, and every time I went through the kitchen, I grabbed a strawberry off the table. They were so good, and this is what these taste like. We got access to drive down and get this stuff, so I kind of like to get it fresh instead of just in the store. I don't know if I'm going to do any more tomatoes. I've done 25 quarts, and I've only used about 6 or 7 of them. So I don't know if I'm going to do a bunch more tomatoes or what, but I'm definitely going to do more green beans, because I think I'll use a lot of them. I seen a woman canning these, and she canned them. Your face always itches every time you do stuff like this. She canned them whole. What she did was she took her strawberries and done this, and then she put them in a pan, put a little sugar over them, and set them in the refrigerator for like, I think 12 hours, or all day long. She set them in there until after supper, and then she canned them in pints. And you bring it to a rolling boil. You put just a little bit of liquid. You know, it'll make liquid if you have to add like a cup or two, or however many strawberries you got, to add like a little bit of liquid, not much. And it provides a sugary juice over your tomatoes that you can. And then you just open them up and use them for whatever you want. Now, after I freeze these, I may do something like that. Not with these, but I'll have to get some more. I've already told them I'm ordering more. But this is the way I'm going to do these ones here, and I'll save out enough for us. Anyway, let me get some more of these done. I'll be right back. I'm just going to take and wash these now. What little I've got in there, I still got more to do, but I want to get these on a towel. And then I'll just lift that strainer up and strain them. See, they're all washed and ready to go on a towel. I'm going to bring them over here and put them on this towel here. And then they'll dry out because I don't want to put them on the thing wet. We'll just dump them here. We don't want to lose any of them, which I just lost one. I think, no. There we go. Now, we'll lay these out on a towel in the air and let them all dry from being wet. There it is. Thought I lost one. You get in a hurry, you usually do. So I'm just going to put these up here so I can put some more down there when I get them done. They won't take long to get that water dried off of them so I can put them on a cookie sheet, and I'll show you how I'm going to do that in a little bit as soon as these dry out, because you don't want to put them on top of each other in the freezer. You want to lay them out on a cookie sheet. I like to freeze them first and then put them in the bag because it's a whole lot better. Then you got whole strawberries and they're not running all in together getting sappy. There we go. I got them right there. They're drying out on the towel. And we'll go back around here and do these. We got more to do here, right here. And then we'll just throw them in there and clean them too. It's kind of interesting. I love the beauty of strawberries. And one thing I always loved doing since I've been probably, I don't know how, I remember as a young mother I couldn't preserve a lot, but I did. When I moved to town I preserved, and that's when I started, and I love doing it. It's just like a hobby. To me, there's nothing better than just knowing there's food on the shelf and knowing what you put in it yourself. That's what's in your food. It's just, to me, that's just very rewarding work. Now, granted, some of you does gardens and all that. I'm not good at that. I just go buy my stuff off the Amish or whoever grows it. They grow good stuff, and then I preserve it that way. I go buy it. To me, it's still worth, and it's cheaper because I've already got jars. We got canners. We got everything we need that we can reuse. The ball jars, and so it's not really that big of a price. And there's nothing to me like regular home canned tomatoes. I love them. So I'll do these and then I'll be back. Okay. We have another thing here that we've washed up and we're going to put on the towels. I'm not sure how many to do. I have 2 quarts and I've done 4. I don't know if I want to how many to keep and how many to freeze for our, let me see this one here. Just got to check them out a little bit. That one needs a little trimming. You don't want any bad places whatsoever in these strawberries. That had a little bit of a brown spot in it. So I'll just lay these out on this thing here, the towels, to let them dry out a little bit. And I'll have to take a minute because they're still wet. I'm testing them. Still wet. Just let them lay there for a while. And put them in bags. So I got 2 more quarts, so I'm going to see what I'm going to do here. I'm not sure what I want to do. Maybe put some over this way. Make me another towel to put out. We got all these things for chickens. I don't have any chickens, but I know somebody does. Okay, now let me clean this out. Needs cleaned out. Water in there. I've already got these ready for when them dry out. It takes a while because these is going to have to freeze and everything. But I mean, in between, you're doing pretty good. Get some little towels out here. I sure use my towels. Lots and lots of towels. Some more towels out there so that'll catch. Yeah, I just stepped on a strawberry. I did lose one. I thought my foot was wet. You know what floor is going to get mopped now? Yep. Okay. Get this back over here and start in again. I'll be right back.